मेरा ईयरफोन मरने वाला है। मेरा फोन भी मरने वाला है। ओह नो शिट, मैं तो नाम ही चेंज करना भूल गई इसका।
Oh, um, mm.
कर्क आ गई। अरे ये क्या है? क्या था वो प्लान? ओह ओह, स्टोरी क्वेस्ट है ये तो इसका। क्या है ये? कैसे मिलेगा ये? क्या मुझे कुछ चाहिए? शना, मुझे शना चाहिए। आजकल भी कूल है। शना भी चाहिए मुझे। क्या करूँ, पुल करूँ? Um, oh, I only have 27 pulls. आर्गन कॉस्ट करना ये बचा हुआ है। So we just go and do her story quest. चलिए टेस्ट कर लेते हैं लेकिन। Is a cryo damage dealer who uses servants subtlety? पहले देख के आते हैं। Oh, sister, you are pretty.
Let's get down to business.
Annihilate.
Oh, इसके पास dual sword है।
Finally,
Mine to wield.
the fairy.
ये भी क्रायो कैरेक्टर है ना?
No, my sword. Witness the power of Fuwa.
Okay.
Extinguish.
कमाल की है ये भी।
Power. Know my sword. Rain cutter.
कॉफी क्या
Attack the
करती है?
frosting.
ओह काइरो।
Absorb the flavor. Merciless. Paradise.
ओह
The power of revelation.
Annihilate. Rain outlines your fate.
The truth
A little elusive.
बारबरा यहाँ क्यों है?
Steady, go. Yeah. Another star goes out.
That was fun. शनाब को देख के आती हूँ। Should I pull? Should I pull? Should I? I want to. ओ पोलराम
Take your
वाली
true
है।
form. Cryo incarnate. My apologies.
Ooh, she's great.
Sakura swirl.
Ooh,
Allow me.
ये कौन है? कोकोमी?
Stand clear. Swirl. Mark 2.
सुक्रोज भी अच्छी है।
Take flight. Manifest. Do your master's bidding.
ओह, मुझे सब चाहिए। बिल्ड करने में तो बहुत आता है मुझे।
Whirling snow.
ओह
Unthinkable.
सॉरी 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 सॉरी।
My apologies. By ordinance divine, you will regret this.
Yup, I will make him regret it.
Hold the line. Torrent, bring refuge.
हाय कितना कमाल का टीम है ये।
Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module 75.
इनका टीम बहुत कमाल का था। मुझे ये भी सीखना पड़ेगा। डालिया। But I don't have enough primogems. Hydros 4 character है।
May the Archon protect you. Surprise!
Dead reckoning. Pair. One with my blade. Spirit blade. Attack.
Absorption test. Swirl, Mark 2.
Frost is coming. Going under. Pair. Getting here.
Sorry, 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 sorry.
West wind, carry me.
Pair.
Animal test 6308.
From whence you came. Getting here.
Oh.
Dead reckoning.
अरे यार, sorry.
Let's stir things up. May the Archon protect you. Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Pair. Frost is coming.
अरे यार, sorry.
Oh. Commencing clean.
Surprise baptism. Thus saith the animal.
Did he say surprise baptism?
Enhanced animal module 75.
Getting here. Frost is coming. A touch of frost. Spirit blade. Attack.
इसका आवाज इतना अलग क्यों लग रहा है?
Getting here.
Let's stir things up. West wind, carry me.
Oh.
Pair.
But I need to Oh, Candace the Emperor. I will. I guess I am really, 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 really late आज. Candace, I love you. Oh, double pyro.
Hear my prayer. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation. Eat this!
I'm sorry.
Do your worst. We shall prevail. Teamwork is dreamwork.
That's close
Let's
enough.
light it up. Nice and spicy. Stand clear. Swirl, Mark 2. Hey,
A new punching lucky today. Need
Animal test 6308. I'm going in. Stand clear. Yield.
Did she not die?
Grant us your blessing. Sick of this game.
अरे ये तो जेट जैसी लग रही है.
Do your worst. Animal test 6308. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Sorry.
Eat this! Enhanced animal module 75. Teamwork is dreamwork. Yield. Absorption test. Booba, get them! Do your worst. We shall prevail.
That was fun. ये कौन है? एक्सेलिन? इसका क्या तो नाम है? इसका यही नाम है. हाँ, डायमंड. ये मेरे पास नहीं है.
Pew pew. Look at you.
So cute.
Everybody stand back.
alley-oop. Mighty mythical beast.
Shake it after.
Sorry, pal.
ओह, ये अच्छा टीम है.
Lights out.
Up
मुझे
to it,
गामिंग
Manzai.
पसंद है.
Congratulations.
Diana special. Yeah. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
what
sorry.
gives? Mighty mythical beast.
Yeah. You can't run. Punishment. I'm a rock.
अरे एक
Look
गिरने
at
के
you.
बाद.
Flew down. Judgment.
Alley-oop.
Everybody stand back. You can't run. Huh? Shiver. Judgment. Pew pew. In after your drink. Let's light it up.
Up to it, Manzai.
That was super fun. Oh, that was fun. अब मुझे पता नहीं क्यों अचानक से कैरेक्टर बिल्ड करने का मन कर रहा है ताकि मेरे पास भी मजेदार मजेदार कैरेक्टर्स हो जो मैं यूज कर पाऊँ. What is this? But yeah, let's do this. इसके की कैरेक्टर स्टोरी करूँ क्या? Let us go. Let us go. इसके लिए हमें मिलेंगे 63 मुझे.
There's like space out city over there. What's up with you today? You feeling okay? We've been traveling all over lately, so maybe you've come down with something. That's it. We're getting Baiju to check you over.
इसका चेंज क्यों हो गया आवाज थोड़ा सा? वो फारसा से जाना है. Okay, but is this the right quest? Let me check once again. ये हार्बर वाला क्यों है? Okay. इधर दरवाजा है पर ये हमें दीवार पे चढ़ने के लिए कह रहा है. थोड़ा सा लैग क्यों कर रहा है? Need it.
Baiju wasn't in his shop.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju.
पाइमन
He's
का आवाज
resting
चेंज
today,
हो
but
गया.
he said to
Like
send many
ये.
patients to the back room.
Okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
What do you mean higher? अंदर से बाहर से? अरे
Traveler, Paimon, welcome.
It's the Traveler. He looks absolutely... and he keeps spacing out.
Very peculiar. In all the time we've been acquainted, this is the first time you've come to me with a...
Okay. Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not...
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is strong. Physically, you appear to be in good condition, traveler. Hence my concern. A clean bill of health is... Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition. But
Huh? What do you mean?
curses, dark magic, it's hard to
क्या?
say. It could just as easily be a simple case of mental fatigue. Why don't you rest here for a bit? In the meantime, Chongsheng and I will review the relevant literature for afflictions that present with
Hi
mental
Shar.
fatigue.
Good evening. Even though it's late.
Oh, must be a rare condition if not even Baiju and Changsheng have seen it before. Well, all we can do
पर इसकी
You look like
स्टोरी
you're about to
लिए से
collapse
क्यों
anyway.
शुरू हो रही है?
Just
How is
get
it
some rest.
related?
Paimon will be right here by...
क्या पाइमोन का VA चेंज हो गया? Because her voice sounds different. ओह, कुछ तो चल रहा है इधर. Did we transmigrate? सही में कहीं और ही पहुंच गए हम. Ooh, 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 ooh. Where is the cutie? I came to see her. Oh, आर पार हो गया. अरे ये क्या है? पॉइजनस शिट है. जाते हैं हम.
Traveler! Traveler!
Yes, bye.
Rise and shine. Time to wake up. For once, you're making Paimon look like a cut. What? Did you scratch yourself in your sleep?
कहाँ?
Nope, nothing
Okay.
there. Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by...
Okay. Hi, Bolt. खाना खा लिया आपने? या आज खा लिया. अरे यार.
What? So, in this dream, you were trapped in a weird place with thick fog everywhere, and then a spike came out of nowhere and stabbed you in the back? Oh. Okay, well, that's
चाहिए
new.
मैं भी खा चुका हूँ.
Are
Oh,
you sure it was a
nice.
dream? But then again, you woke up right where you went to bed.
How do I
You
get
were
used to
definitely in a deep
this?
sleep then it's decided. Paimon will stay up and watch over you tonight. If anyone tries to mess with you, or, wake you up first and then we can beat them up together.
मैं दूसरे अकाउंट से एनिमे ढूंढा था देखने के लिए, फिर याद आया अब लाइव होंगे. मैं काफी लेट से आई आज.
Something is missing.
What?
Did you just say something?
The flesh remains whole, but the
Oh,
soul is incomplete. Left unresolved, the mind will wither away along with it.
What the? Paimon remembers you. Your child's master. Orc?
orc कह रही है.
Right. The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right? But then we left and never learned where you went after that.
क्या कह रहे? मैंने लगभग सारा
The
एनिमे
child's
देख
been
लिया.
looking
बहुत
everywhere
मुश्किल
for
से
you,
कोई
by the way.
न्यू एनिमे
I
मिलता
bring
है
you to
मुझे.
Wanmin Restaurant of all places.
आपका
You
डायलॉग.
came here looking for us?
अरे
You the one behind that hocus pocus just now?
Tell me,
मैंने भी कुछ
what is
देखा
it that
नहीं
you
आजकल,
saw?
तो क्या ही सजेस्ट करूं. एग्जाम है मेरा अगस्त में. मैं
Tight-lipped, huh? I suppose
कुछ
that's
देख
fair.
नहीं पा रही हूँ ऐसे फ्री होके.
I'll take a glass of wine.
अरे दिन में वाइन पी रहे हैं.
Oh, of course. Coming right up.
श्रिम्प के ऐसे
We
लाइक
make this
श्रिम्प
wine
रैप्ड इन
in-house.
नूडल्स. ये
It's
क्या
not
डिश
too
है?
strong. Enjoy.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tigerfish over here.
Coming right up. Oh, if I knew we'd be this busy.
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to me.
थोड़ा सा
I'm not
शन्हा
here to
जैसा
try
ही
and win
इसका
you
look
over.
लग रहा है
Trust me
मुझे,
or
but
not, the choice is
scared
yours.
at the end.
If you want my help, now's the time to speak up. You have until I finish my drink.
अरे
I
time
was
limit?
investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area and happened to notice you. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound
क्या?
bears traces of abyssal corrosion. Need I say more?
क्या?
Neither of those things sound good. Well, should we trust her? She mentioned an abyssal disturbance. Maybe that has something to do with what's going on with you. Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is scaring Paimon.
Exactly.
Definitely something we should fix sooner rather than... Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what child's to...
क्या
1,
कह रहे हो?
2,
आप ये गेम
7,
भी खेलो और फ्री
10.
फायर नहीं खेलो,
That'll
उसका
do.
लाइव मत करना आप, लेकिन शॉर्ट वीडियो अपलोड
Well,
करिए.
have you made up
इसका
your
भी करा
mind?
करिए शॉर्ट्स अपलोड, शॉर्ट से सब्सक्राइबर गेन होते हैं. आई नो एंड आई वांट टू एडिट, लेकिन वही एग्जाम है ना मेरा, तो आई एम काइंड ऑफ बिजी अभी, और एडिट करने में काफी टाइम लगता है. अगस्त के
So,
बाद
that's all we know, Miss Skirk.
टाइम होगा तब
Ma'am,
करूंगी.
can you help us?
So, you couldn't disperse the fog. I understand. Come find me in the Guili Plains when you're done here. Oh,
अरे,
and I left
खाना छोड़
half
के
for the
जा
drink
रही.
on the table. Settle the bill for...
Oh, okay.
मोना छोड़ के गई.
She disappeared.
आप
Wait,
लेजी
hold
हो.
on.
अरे
You
लेजी नहीं हो,
overpaid.
बिजी हूँ
Here's your
मैं.
change.
Oh, no. This includes the drink, so it should be the right amount.
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
We didn't. It was that lady who came and said...
You sure?
क्या?
I could have.
What?
भूल गए ये लोग उसको?
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom? You got them seeing things.
और बिजी वाह. अरे
Neither of
क्या
them
क्या लगता है
Oh,
कि मैं कुछ नहीं
now
करती
you
हूँ,
mention
खाली
it,
रहती
it
हूँ.
vaguely rings a bell. And it looks like I did open the wine jar, so it must have just...
अरे पैसे दे रहे, ले लो.
Coming!
Okay, what was
हाँ
happening there?
वाह.
I didn't remember Skirk being there at all.
क्या मैं इतनी अनसीरियस लगती हूँ तुम्हें?
Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole thing. Oh, this whole situation is giving Paimon...
Tell you. कहाँ जाना है? दूर, बहुत दूर. आवाज से तो आप लेजी ही लगते हैं. इसका क्या मतलब? इसका क्या मतलब? आवाज से कोई लेजी कैसे लग सकता है? Explain that to me. अरे ये लोग यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं?
Whoa, what are all these rift hounds? Huh, looks like they're collecting something.
हवा में वो भी.
Let's go check it out.
Let us go. हम्म? अरे अरे अरे, मैं 1 मिनट के लिए क्या गई? ये तो मुझे मार ही डाल रहे हैं. मुझे अपना थीम चेंज करना है.
Grant us your blessing!
Hey there! Nice and spicy! You're toast! Go get it, you glass!
Oh, she died. I'm sorry, Paimon. I'm sorry, मुझे दिख भी नहीं रहा है.
So, this is what they were collecting.
क्या
It
कह
looks
रहे हो?
kind of
चैनल
like...
नेम चेंज करेंगे आप? नहीं, अभी तो कोई प्लान नहीं है.
Yeah. What is going on here?
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished,
इस गेम में भी
their influence
पैसा
remains.
लगता है.
Gods are the most common example of that.
जिसको पैसे
The
लगाने
remnants
होते
of
हैं वो
gods
लगा
who
ही
fell
सकते हैं
thousands of years
obviously.
ago
जिसके
remain
पास
buried
पैसे
deep
हैं,
within the
मेरे
earth,
पास नहीं है.
carrying within
तो
them
मैं
a
free
warped
to
will
play
and a dark together. These
obviously.
remnants form what you call god remains, and it appears that some of those sealed here were dug up and removed. They're... What are you doing?
Oh, she has pink eyes.
Nothing. Just wanted to make sure you were... Reed, she's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her, and she's
आज मैं
solid.
सोच रही थी कि आज मैं स्टोरी क्रेस
Your
नहीं
life hangs
करूंगी,
in the
बट फिर मैंने
balance, and
स्क्रिप्ट को
that's what
देखा
you're
और मुझे
fixated on?
इसकी स्टोरी जाननी थी,
Set a
तो फिर मैंने ये
priority.
शुरू कर दिया.
It was just a trick to avoid being perceived. If someone notices me, those memories are erased. Simple as that. Unlike you, I have no
क्या कह रहे हो?
desire to
नहीं, मैं बस
establish a
पूछ रहा था.
connection with the
मुझे
world. The weak and the lowly have no
मालूम
right
नहीं
to
था, मुझे
remember
लगा इस
me.
गेम में पैसे
They're
नहीं
lucky
लगते.
they only have a few missing memories to show for it. Now, can we please get back on track?
Okay.
चीजें खरीद सकते
Right.
हैं इसमें भी.
The god remains. So, basically, there's now less of them here than there used to be, right? In our experience,
उसका
god
ड्रेस कितना
remains are
प्रिटी है.
100%...
Maybe it's a good thing by human
She is
standards. The
pretty.
power doesn't come from nothing, and it doesn't just disappear for no reason. The remains aren't just gone. They were
They were
taken.
taken. Like part of my soul was taken.
Very clever, traveler.
Oh,
You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. There are
क्या?
victims like you everywhere. The only difference being, something similar happened in Sumeru. Within the span
Oh,
of one night,
इसका
countless
क्या कहते हैं उसको?
consecrated
उसका
beasts were
stockings is
slaughtered,
very shiny.
and a large amount of the god remains buried in the desert went missing. Of course, god remains are just one of the targets.
ये दोनों
The
हाथ से
culprit
तलवार
is
चलाती है,
chipping
ऐसा
away
दो
at
तलवार
sources
लेके
of
लड़ती
power
है, which
all
is
over this world, including the Stella Fortuna above.
Wait, you mean
आप चैट
the
दूसरे
stars?
फोन से पढ़ती हैं.
Mm-hmm. 42 of them have died out in the
हाँ, मैं
past few
चैट
months
फोन से
alone.
पढ़ती हूँ क्योंकि
In
मैं लैपटॉप
Conria,
में गेम
people
खेलती हूँ.
believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Even should that... Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely. And it's not hard to deduce what's happened. Something has been leeching power from this world, like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. And now, it's no longer satisfied with the
अरे
remains of the dead. It wants you.
you.
This
Ooh.
time, it only took a fragment of your soul. But next time,
कोई
no one knows.
हमारे पीछे पड़ा है.
All I know for certain is this. Getting back what you lost will not be easy.
Damn.
Considering how much power this entity has stolen, it must be a god-level being by
क्या
now
कह
at
रहे हो?
least.
चैट पढ़ने
But
के बाद
that's not
इतना
the real
लेट रिप्लाई
concern.
देती हैं. सोच
Souls are
कर रिप्लाई
fragile
देती हैं.
things, and yours could easily be crushed if you go up against it.
So you're gonna help us, right?
क्या पता, मैं लेट से रिप्लाई देती
We're
हूँ,
going
मुझे
to
नहीं
help
पता.
each other. You are
मुझे
my
तो लगा
ticket to
मैं जल्दी
uncovering this
Hmm.
thing's
ही
true
पढ़ती हूँ.
identity.
Well, great! You seem super strong and you know a lot about the Abyss, so Paimon will take it.
Thank
Don't get all
you.
mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis.
भाई मैं सही बता रही हूँ.
And I should warn you,
मैं
getting
कैरेक्टर्स
mixed
देख
up with
देख के
me can
पागल
have
हो जा रही हूँ.
unforeseen
They are like just so
consequences.
pretty.
We're on very different journeys. You don't want to be in my... You help me uncover the truth
पायरो
behind this
आर्कन को
entity,
देखने के
and I'll
बाद
help
तो
you recover what you lost. This is a transaction, that's all.
that is all.
You would do well to remember that.
अरे कहीं भी
Now,
पोर्टल खोल के निकल लेते हैं, कितना पैसा बचता है इसका ट्रैवल का.
Yeesh! You'd think she'd be a little friendlier since she's agreed to help us. But nope, she's just like when we met her in the primordial sea. So cold. Well, whatever. If that's how it's gonna be, then she doesn't deserve our friendship. What she does deserve is a super embarrassing nickname.
क्या?
Ah, Paimon's got
क्या?
it. Frosty the Lavender There's
Ice
that
cream
ice queen,
queen.
right?
Ice cream queen is like the better
Anyway, the
nickname.
important thing is that we get that piece of your soul back. So, let's follow her and see what sort of plan she's got.
अपना आत्मा लेने जा रहे हैं आधा. Let's enter. अरे यार फिर से ये हमें ले गए इधर. कल ही इधर से लड़ के आए थे हम.
Whoa! This place is what?
This is where I live. I suppose it's the closest thing I have to a home here.
Somewhere in the
It
abyss.
is.
Yep.
I brought you here because time flows differently in this place. I don't know how much Ajax has told you, but when
Ajax
he fell
कौन है?
into this space, I mentored him for 3 months. In that time, only 3 days passed in the outside
Ajax
world.
कौन है? Child.
Ajax?
Oh.
Oh, right! That's Child's real name. Yeah, Paimon remembers him mentioning something like that.
है.
So, a
यही
month
सब
here is
बोलती रहती
equivalent to
हैं.
one day in the outside world?
और क्या बोलूं?
That should mean we're
क्या
safe in
मुझे
that
अपना vocab
power-hungry
थोड़ा
soul snatcher for now, right?
expand करने की जरूरत है?
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around. In the outside world, the traveler could be attacked at any moment. But coming here has bought us quite a bit of time.
ये तो मुझे भी लगता है कि
Now,
आजकल मैं कुछ बहुत ज्यादा
just need to figure out
ऐसा
how to
बोलती हूँ.
investigate that place you saw. The one full of fog. Both your description and the abyssal disturbance I
वो लगता
felt
है
point to
अकेले
that
रहते
space
रहते ना
having some connection
ज्यादा
to the
वर्ड्स
abyss.
यूज नहीं करती हूँ मैं,
It could
इसीलिए
even
ऐसी
be a
होती
domain
जा रही
similar
हूँ.
to this one. The thief who stole that fragment of your soul is hiding there. But the abyss is a chaotic and turbulent place. Abyssal power can grant a special form of sight. Have you ever wielded abyssal power before?
No.
Okay. Do you
हाँ?
plan to learn?
ठीक है, I will
That tracks.
try
All the information you
to
have
use more
suggests the
words.
abyss is something sinister. And that abyssal power is a wild and dangerous force that always
And you're saying that's not true?
पता नहीं, मुझे बस ऐसा लगता है कि मैं
depends on your
कुछ
perspective.
weird ना बोल दूँ
Floods and
जैसे.
hurricanes take countless lives too. But if one day you gain the power to control them, what was once a calamity is now just another tool in your arsenal. I'll respect your opinion though. Just means we have to turn to the second best option. A little abyss
Okay.
crystal that contains my power.
ओ अपना पावर
Wear
दे
it on
रही है
your
मैं थोड़ा
head,
सा.
and we'll be able to perform dream mirroring when we fall asleep.
Dream
What is dream
mirroring?
mirroring? I feel like
It means
पाइमोन
experiencing
मेरी
whatever the
दिल की
other
बात
person
समझ
is
जाती है.
dreaming. Everything they see, think,
आप
and feel.
अकेली रहती हैं बस यूं
Since
ही
you haven't
पूछा.
studied the art of using abyssal power
Yup.
and have no plans to jump in the
I
deep
am an
end right now,
adult.
I'll
I
have to
live
do the
alone.
investigate with dream mirroring. Every time you slip into a deep sleep, I'll see with my own eyes whatever scene plays out in your mind. Then, I can guide you through the dream.
Huh. You
She
make
can
it
help
sound
us.
Tough to say. This is an unprecedented situation for both of us. Even assuming we do manage to find where this
Also
entity is
मतलब
hiding.
कुछ टाइम के
Like
लिए
I
हूँ
said,
अकेले अभी.
getting your soul fragment back won't be easy. To play it safe, I need to give you some special training first.
Wait,
ठीक
you're
है,
gonna teach him some of...
ठीक है मैडम. आप
Then
जो
next
कहें.
time we see Child, we have to...
Do as you want. For my part, I don't see you as my disciples.
फिर?
You're already a pretty good fighter. All I'm planning to do is build on your current skills and train you for the specific
Yeah,
scenarios
but
that
why
I think
are
you
you
might
living
face.
alone? Mm,
But that's enough talk. If you're
क्या
ready to
बोलूं?
do this, then come with me. Time might be more lenient.
Oh, she moves fast. Paimon can hardly keep up with her. So, special
ज्यादा तो
training,
बोलना
huh?
नहीं चाहूंगी,
Kind of a
but
rare opportunity. With your
पढ़ रही
skills,
हूँ
there's not
इसीलिए.
a lot of people The last time
पढ़ने के
something
लिए.
like this happened was probably anti-Raiden Shogun
My
training,
English
right?
is very good. It's
Oh,
nice.
feels like a lifetime ago. Skirk seems pretty strong too, though. Remember how she said that the all-devouring narwhal was just her master's pet?
बात बात पे निकल जाती है. We need to enter. Oh, Yeah, मास्टर टीचर्स क्या सिखाई दिया मैंने और स्टडी की वजह से।
Ready?
तुम्हें तो नहीं लगता होगा मैं पढ़ती हूँ।
Your training will be split into 3 stages. We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie. During your long journey, you've no doubt sparred with a lot of talented sword fight.
You bet. There's Kaya, Master Jean, Kuchin,
खचिन
oh,
खाजुआ
and Kazuha, Ayaka.
अयाका
Yeah, we've met
अयाका
sword
मुझे
masters
याद
like
नहीं
you,
है।
and you sparred with a bunch of them too, right?
Don't get too smug.
तो चाइल्ड के
In
साथ
sword
भी लड़े थे
fighting,
ना।
techniques alone are not enough. To use the human body as an analogy, your style is your skeleton. The foundation,
इन्होंने
the
इतना
framework.
डायलॉग कैसे लिखा होगा?
Techniques are the muscles and other flesh attached to the bones. This, improving your sword fighting, is like growing that body. If your frame got bigger,
ठीक है
you need to
माता
do
जी,
some introspection.
समझ गए।
Take a good hard look at you. Only then will you get the full utility.
Wait, is that? Paimon thought you were gonna teach him some cool new moves. Like when he went.
One day, you'll reach a new level of power where you realize that even that's as basic a
हाँ
there
ठीक
are
है
no
ठीक है
that's all I
मदर।
have to say. Time to make a start.
ये बड़ा डरा मुझे।
Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
कंप्लीट हो गया पहला वाला? अरे खड़े होकर देख भी नहीं। अरे यार कहाँ जा रही हूँ मैं तो?
This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler.
अरे बहुत सारे हैं यहाँ तो। ओह कैसे खड़ा है सब हवा में। टाइम लिमिट क्यों दे देते हैं? क्या मुझे इसको एक एक करके तोड़ना है सबको? रीमरू हाय, अच्छे से पढ़िए और क्या। थैंक यू बोल्ड रीमरू। अरे मैं भी, मुझे भी देखना था, स्क्रिप्ट की स्टोरी देखनी है मुझे भी तुम्हारी वजह से। ये सो एक्साइटेड अबाउट है, मेरे को भी जानना है। तो इज दिस क्यूटी, तो उसी की स्टोरी कर रही हूँ इसलिए, क्योंकि मैं सोच रही कर ही लेती हूँ पुल। अरे यार इधर जा, यहाँ पे ट्रेनिंग ग्राउंड कंप्लीट। ओके अरे भैया इधर 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 आइए। ओके
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
अरे मैं ठीक हूँ मम्मी। ओ इसका ये क्या कह रहा है? 900 क्रिस्टल डिस्ट्रॉय करना होगा आपको। ओह ये तो कमाल है मेरा। अरे 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 भैया इधर 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 आइए। ये भी तो जल्दी जल्दी रिचार्ज नहीं हो रहा। 47 था, हो गया। क्या कह रहे हो वो खीरी और कुछ नहीं जानना मुझे क्यों? क्या? क्या लड़का या लड़की बोलो? क्या लो, लड़का या लड़की? इसका क्या मतलब है? क्या लो या न्यू अकाउंट? अभी क्या है तुम्हारा? तो
This
फिर
place
से
will be
न्यू
so
अकाउंट
fun
बना
to...
रहे हो?
Cut to the chase.
अभी तुम्हारा क्या है? अभी तुम्हारी
Consider a
लुमीन है
moment
ना,
a
तो
true
एथर ले
mastery
लो।
that you've witnessed in another person. Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and
कूल
strength
दिखाने की कोशिश
over
कर
and
रहे हैं
over
तो।
until you...
Zip on up.
मुझे
Dance with
लिनेट
the
पसंद
waves.
है। मुझे काजुआ चाहिए था, मिला ही नहीं। एक काजुआ का ब्लेड है ये, जो मैं लेके घूमती हूँ। कितना लंबा ये दिखा रहा है। हाँ, मजा आ गया। ये बहुत अच्छा था, बहुत अच्छा था। अरे, पलटी मार रहा है बिना म्यूजिक के। तो फनी था। क्या कह रहा है? इसमें बस फेवरेट कैरेक्टर ही निकालूंगा।
If you start to
You could
tire,
do that.
empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight.
रीमरू
Get rid
देखो
of
ना,
all redundant movements.
स्केर का ग्लिटरिंग
Imagine
वाला
your
वो
sword is an
स्टॉकिंग।
extension of your own body.
'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the
रीजन दो
hero approached
क्यों
the
लड़का?
vile dragon's limpid lair.
ये तो मुझे भी नहीं
Red
पता। मेरे को तो
color,
बस गेम खोला मैंने, तो मैंने ले लिया था।
feathers
बाकी
fleeting wet,
कुछ
a
डिफरेंसेस
white
है
heron
कहते हैं
treads
लोग,
water,
बट आई
a
डोंट नो,
sight
क्योंकि
without flaw. Master
डोमेन
of
लिया नहीं
Inazuma
मैंने, दोनों
Kamisato
खेला नहीं है
Aratachi
मैंने तो।
Jutsu.
आई कैन नॉट गिव यू अ रीजन, जस्ट यही बोल सकती हूँ कि एक बार एथर भी लेके देख ही लो। आह, अरे, ओ, वो वो नहीं बोला था मैंने, अब एक बार वो बोलूंगी।
Huh. Looks like you've made some
स्टोरी
real
पे ज्यादा
progress.
मजा आता है जब लड़का
That
हो।
concludes your training session.
ऐसा है?
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do
क्या
it!
लुमीन?
How do you feel?
क्या डिफरेंस हो सकता है? मुझे तो लगता है लुमीन का भी
As you should
क्यूट
be.
होता होगा, लुमीन
Time
और
flies when you're
पाइमोन का
training hard.
फ्रेंडशिप, है ना?
You've actually been going for several days now,
क्योंकि
no
लड़कियां
less.
ज्यादा है, वाह।
Yeah, meanwhile Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps. But you were...
Go get some sleep. I'll be doing the same very soon.
यहाँ से हमें वापस जाना है और वापस जाके सो जाना है। क्या हम यहाँ पे चटाई है यहाँ पे सोने के लिए? देखो इनाजुमा में अयाका। अयाका अभी मैंने ट्रायल किया था तो देखा अयाका को, मजा आया, लेकिन मुझे याद नहीं। और लियो होता, और वो बिल्ली, कौन सी बिल्ली? अरे कुछ ज्यादा ही सीन्स नहीं दिखा रहे हैं अब इनके, ऐसे रेस्ट करने वाले। बिकॉज पहले नहीं दिखाता था पाइमोन को सोते हुए। फाउंटेन में जाके मैंने देखा, और सुमेरु में नीलो। हम्म, रात को कोई गाड़ी पार्क करें अपनी। एक फैमिली है जो लेट से आते हैं पर। फाउंटेन में फोरेना, क्लोरेंट, नाविया। यार मुझे क्लोरेंट चाहिए। हाँ, कब आएगी वो? मुझे लगता है ज्यादा लड़कियां हैं, इसलिए मैं भी, मेरी भी फेवरेट में लड़कियां, मतलब फीमेल कैरेक्टर्स ही हैं अभी तक। ज्यादा मजा आ रहा है मुझे देख। नेटले में सीलाली सीलो और बहुत। हाँ, लड़के में तो सिर्फ कौन ही है? लड़के में सिर्फ शिनीच है। नाटलन में और कौन लड़का है? एक ही लड़का है नाटलन में। ओ, वो है ओरोरो ने एक कैप्टन था। तो लड़का साथ अच्छा रहता है। अरे सीली, हाय। कितना सुंदर सा सीन है। ईफा से तो अभी तक हम मिले नहीं, तो हाँ ईफा भी है बट
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again? We've
क्यों?
Cause he's a crabby old man, and
Excuse me. You shouldn't talk about your teacher like.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point, but I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday. Why don't you tell your dad all about it?
Kenny ओरोरो, इसका
I went
नाम बता।
diving and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that
क्या
big.
ही नाम
It looked
रखोगे?
kind of dumb though with that stupid
आज
big
बहुत
fat
दिनों के
head.
बाद
I
आपसे
tried
इतनी
to
बात
shake its
की।
fin, but it just spat
ये
water
तो
at
है।
me.
ये तो है, पहले तुम मुझसे
Oh,
बात
and
करते
today,
थे, अब
when we
नहीं
go to
करते
that
थे।
prairie up north, there's supposed to be this giant bird there that can.
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too.
रेडन,
Otherwise, how are you gonna
अरे
hear me calling for
बहुत
dinner up there in
बहुत।
the stars?
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own.
Wait! Put on a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady. You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives outside. Always go.
Ah, let the kid do what makes her
अपने कोई
happy.
फेवरेट कैरेक्टर का
Besides, we
नाम
both
रखो
know
उधर
you're
भी,
all
और क्या?
bark and no bite. Come on,
मैंने
our
भी
little
मैंने भी
adventure is gonna
अपने
be
फेवरेट
hungry when she
कैरेक्टर
gets
का ही
back.
नाम रखा है। I'm out. The weather is wonderful today. Okay. ये सीली नहीं है, कोई स्ट्रेंज कैरेक्टर।
The stars shimmer high above. But
छत्तीसगढ़।
what lies beyond the mountains as far as the eye can see? An endless snowy plain? Or maybe buildings taller than the sky? Like the... I can't be the only one asking these questions.
मेरा नाम
The
मॉमी
universe is
लवर। अरे
fascinating,
भाई,
and if only I
मॉमी
could
की
meet
जगह नाम
someone
रख
to keep
सकते
it
हो
with me.
उसका, जो
We
तुम्हें
could
पसंद
set
है
sail
कैरेक्टर।
together and explore every corner of the world. I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many amazing things out there, and I'm ready to see them all. But for now, I'm starving.
कैसे चल रही है? सबका नहीं रह सकता, रख सकता। सबका नहीं रख सकते, वो भी है। क्या हो? What's over there? She's curious. Something's going on. She is a curious kid.
Don't let
क्या
a
मैं
single
इसके
one of them
की
get
लाइफ
away!
दिखा रहे हैं ये?
No, please spare
Why?
the children. Stay
क्या?
back.
They're coming! Run!
हुआ क्या इधर?
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down.
Don't be scared.
This way!
We'll never make it.
Where?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
अरे हुआ क्या है यहाँ पर? बाप रे।
Why are you doing this? What did we? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink. Showed you the best our home has to offer.
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
अरे इन्वेडर्स हैं ये तो।
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command.
Rest assured, sir. We
है
have enough
कौन ये लोग?
munitions to annihilate these savages and burn
और
their entire
colonizers?
civilization to the ground.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct? What's their status?
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. They're to prevent them from making some kind of last stand. We're planning to clear out the other zones first so we can send a bigger squadron to surround them.
Well, well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer. Once the other zones are cleared, I'll cut off their heads
अरे बाप रे,
myself.
सही में इन्वेडर्स ही हैं एक तरह से, लाइक इनका जगह ले रहे हैं, सिविलाइजेशन को मिटाना है. It sounds like something is burning. What's going on?
Dad? Mom?
Oh no.
Skirk, you're all right?
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go.
What happened? You're bleeding a lot.
No.
This is the place. Alert all.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away as you can. Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive. My clever girl, so curious. You're already so brave. I know you're going to grow up to be such a positive light in this world.
और वो
Whenever
आइसक्रीम
you
क्वीन
miss
बन
us,
गई.
just play this song. Remember, life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
क्या तुम लोग देख रहे हो ये स्टोरी?
Down the door. Look what we have here. A savage. You! Stop singing! Shut it!
I
said
hate
shut
them.
it or I'll make.
Man, who are they? अग्नियों कार में कुछ
I found a
कर
few clues while you
ओके.
were asleep, but it's only a
कितना
start.
प्यारा सा
Now,
मेलोडी था
time for the
वो.
second stage of your training. This time, the focus is
बड़ा
elemental
सैड
energy.
टाइप का था,
Come
बट
find me
बहुत
when you're ready.
स्वीट. फिर से ट्रेनिंग करेंगे हम. We are ready to train under you,
Staying in the
master.
abyss feels so serene. No day and no night. It's like time hardly exists. If we were, well, except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry like clockwork. You go do your.
क्या खाएगी पाइमोन? इसको मिलेगा क्या यहाँ पे?
The way I see it, the pursuit of power is divided into the first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness the natural energy of Tevat is, of course, abyssal power, yes. My master, Sertologi, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole the all-encompassing power of the Abyss. An act for which the people of Conria gave them the epithet, the 5 Sinners. The elemental energy of Tevat, on the other hand, is derived from the power of the Light Realm. These two forms of energy exist in direct opposition to each other. Suffice to say, there's not much I can teach you this time. A keen observation, traveler. Call it
हम लोग को
respecting
finally
local
और
norms.
पता चल रहा है.
The Abyss stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. So, to make my life easier, I disguise my power to make it appear cryo-like in nature. It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins,
मैं एक chest
known
खोलने
as the
गई,
Seven
डूब के
Shifting
मर गया.
Serpent. If you ever change your mind about... So I've heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyssal power. But is purification really what's
Story
going on
skip
there?
होगा.
Like I said, power does not
क्या?
simply disappear.
Skip? मतलब तुम skip करोगे ना? या फिर हाँ तुम skip करोगे?
Just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental. True growth comes from adversity, but only so. It's time to push yourself to the limit.
पहले ही राउंड में देख लिया
Use
था कि
the
मैं
power of
खतरनाक
anima to
ट्रेनिंग
clear the
करवा
field
रही.
as fast as you can.
With the wind! Wind blade!
Oh.
Wind blade!
अरे वो गया ही नहीं उसके साथ में विंड के साथ. Yeah.
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
With the wind!
अरे गए नहीं यार.
Wind blade!
थोड़ा सा पायरो यूज हो सकता है मेरे को लगता है यहाँ पे. तो बुझ गया. पायरो कैसे यूज करूँ लेकिन. नहीं पड़ेगा. I'm fucking immune to this.
With the wind!
Okay, training is complete. इसके बाद थोड़ा सा hard level आएगा. क्या कह रहे हो? मैं करूँगा समझा देना आप.
To destroy the spikes.
अरे देखो तुमने फीफी वाला सिखाया था ना मेरे को काम आ गया.
Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Go! Go!
अरे यार मुझे कर दिया था. फ्यू या. अरे एक गाना है पता नहीं तुम लोग कैसा. उस गाने का नाम है वेनस. उसमें एक लाइन होता है फ्यू फ्यू फ्यू. मस्त लगता है. स्पाइडर. बेड में. अब मेरी गलती है. I don't think complete हुआ. Training round failed. Okay. Me is sorry.
Water jet!
I think I need to see इसके कहाँ पर है ये. I need a health boost थोड़ा सा. इनकी तो भाई. अरे बहुत गंदा मार रहा है. अरे गलती से उधर मार दिया मैंने. कुछ तो गलत कर रही हूँ. उफ 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 उफ. नहीं मार पा रही हूँ जल्दी जल्दी. बहुत दूर हूँ आई गेस. एक और. फेल्ड. वो कंप्लीट हो गया। थोड़ा सा एक्यूरेसी चाहिए था मुझे कि मारना कहाँ है। ए स्पाइडर।
You need to understand what makes you special.
What
The
makes me
ability to
special?
wield elemental energy without it means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. So be bold. Do not be afraid.
ठीक है। हम तो काफी पावरफुल हो गए।
Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection. Long enough for you to lose yourself in your training. Which is a good sign. Relentless practice. Get some rest. When you wake up,
आती हूँ मैं, ठीक है, आती हूँ 1 मिनट। फिर से स्टोरी देखते हैं।
What is the secret to power? Longing, hatred, self-preservation,
Oh,
the
the
fear
whole
of losing those you love, the fear of what? Fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their environment and overcome hardship.
I will let him teach me.
It is in the process of prevailing over our fears. That fear is now part of you.
Oh, it hurt daddy, mommy. Just get the story and it's a flashback moment थोड़ी सी kind of.
Any
उसका
minute
बचपन
spent
कितना
missing
hard
home
था.
is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead.
But, Master, I can barely lift this sword and...
So it has not broken. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it... After all,
I can't breathe. Everything's gone black.
good Skirk. Once again,
Cold.
these are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential goes beyond even what I could have anticipated. But you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind
But
is
who were
rife
these
with
people?
distractions. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak
Yeah,
and become
yeah,
master over your physical
nice
form.
cold.
Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut
खतरनाक ट्रेन किया है इसको. So he is one of the 5 sinners. Wait, where is she from? And why did they destroy her homeland?
Stage of your training. So, what ahead?
ठीक है. किसी के अंदर बाहर हो रहे हैं कब से. Oh shit, मेरा phone is about to die. अच्छा हुआ मैंने देख लिया. ठीक है मैडम.
From your training so far, you have gained that's only part of it. Experience is the real teacher. Your journey. Now, it's time to focus on how you react. Ready?
Experience teaches you. Give me your worst.
Not bad. Just like your sister.
Oh.
That reminds me. You still don't know what happened to her, do you?
Yeah? Hey,
no fair.
Distract
you think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want. Strong emotions will always arise in combat.
How are you describing yourself?
Almost sounds like, but you don't. You can choose. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. Make the most rational and this is your final training session.
Okay.
Look alive.
Okay, mother.
Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Training round complete. कहाँ इंटरफेयर कर रही है मैडम? ओके. Oh, we completed. सही में हम कर पा रहे हैं? जेम इसका फीफी इतना काम आ रहा है ना कि I cannot believe. मतलब हंसी आ रहा था पहले. Oh shit. अरे यार. क्या कह रहा है? Shit. अरे क्या spikes destroyed? Why is it like 0.1? कौन सा स्पाइक है जो मैं डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं कर पा रही हूँ? Multiple spikes will aim and fire. Okay. ओ वो ऊपर वाला फायर नहीं कर रही थी मैं। ऊपर तो मैं देख ही नहीं रही थी तो।
Not bad. Better than I
Oh,
expected.
completed. क्या कह रहे मैं ये भूल गया कि मेरे पास ग्लाइडर नहीं है। अरे हाँ उसके लिए तो मैं टेस्ट करना पड़ेगा।
You're getting the
कितना
hang of it.
मुश्किल
The
था
first
यार जब
step
हम
to
पहली बार
controlling
वो
your
ग्लाइडिंग
emotions
टेस्ट
is
लिए थे। पर अब तो आप प्रो हैं। Oh, Bhaiya is giving us a look.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, you must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak.
Oh, she is a good teacher.
Stop. Let's pause here. One look. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can Get some rest. No point training further if you manage to push past your limit.
दिन भर जाते हैं बस सो जाते हैं जाके। वाह, इतना लड़ने के बाद हमें मिला क्या? 5 प्रीमोजन। बाय द वे रीमरू मैं जाऊंगी, मैं करूंगी पुल। आई वांट स्केयर। ऐसा तो लगता नहीं है मुझे मिलेगी, लेकिन लेट अस गो। फिर से मैं सपना आएगा। क्या कह रहे हो? रेज़न पहले यूज कर लिया करो, उसके बाद स्टार्ट करो फिर आराम से। सही बोल रहे हो। बाय द वे रीमरू मैं ये सोच रही हूँ कि क्योंकि अब ज्यादा टाइम बचा नहीं है एग्जाम के लिए मेरे, तो मुझे थोड़ा
Skirk is
स्ट्रीम कट
amazing.
डाउन करना
She
पड़ेगा,
faced
ऐसे
down
लंबा
that
स्ट्रीम नहीं
terrifying
कर
giant
पाऊंगी
and
अब
cut its head clean off.
She got hurt
जब तक
though, didn't
एग्जाम
she?
ना हो
Yeah, well,
जाए।
that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to practicing her sword work. I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and still came.
Incredible. I wonder if I'll ever reach their level.
कोई तो मैंने गेम खेला है जिसका वर्ल्ड थोड़ा सा ऐसा है।
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world?
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies?
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars. I just need to wait till I'm...
सही में
Now,
she did
you
not
must bid
decide.
farewell
She
to
did
who you
not
were
get
in
to
the past
decide
and become someone stronger.
अपना लाइफ कैसे जिए वो।
Skirk, run! Only death.
हर हीरो की स्टोरी इतनी ट्रैजिक क्यों होती है? लेकिन ट्रैजिक होती है तभी तो वो हीरो होता है।
Let's see here. First things first, you going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying you hail from beneath the earth instead? As the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same in that both are braving the dark unknown.
Yeah,
Well,
she's not from this
I'm a
world.
visitor on this planet, so I'll follow the rules.
Ah, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble.
एलिस से हम लोग
Let me
मिले
offer
हैं ना
you a piece
पहले?
of advice in return,
क्या
although it
कह रहे
might
हो?
not be what you want to
पढ़ाई
hear.
पर एग्जाम के बाद
I know the
चाहिए जाओ
pursuit of
तब
strength is
करना
important
स्ट्रीम
to you,
पूरे दिन।
but taking a
हाँ सही
moment for
बोल रही हूँ।
yourself every
वही
Ignore
प्लान है
her
मतलब।
existence for too
Although I
long,
don't
and
give
there
up
will come a
streaming
day
क्योंकि थोड़ा
when you
ब्रेक भी
can no
लेना
longer
जरूरी है
hear
तो
her
करूँगी स्ट्रीम
voice.
पर कुछ टाइम के लिए ऐसे थोड़ा देर बाद में आऊंगी। या फिर दिन में जब भी मुझे टाइम मिले। बारबेक्यू बना रही है यहाँ पर फाइन ओह स्केट बना रही है
You're awake!
और दोनों बना रहे थे।
You must be starving, right? Ta-da! Of course you are! That's why... Ah, well, if you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, Skirk can cook.
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat.
Skirk is from beyond the stars. हाँ, मुझे ना एक बुक चाहिए जिसमें मैं पूरा गेंशिन का ये पढ़ सकूं। I
Okay,
love this story.
Paimon's turn to sleep now.
आप नहीं सोती हैं मैम?
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, we just need to retrieve the missing... When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. So, you and I may never meet again, Traveler. So if
क्या?
there's anything you want to ask me, now's your opportunity. Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that? I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that
क्या
exact
कह रहे हो?
reason.
आप कैरेक्टर को लेवल अप
Even with
नहीं
the
करते
dream
फिर भी
mirroring,
लेवल अप
you should have
होता
seen
है।
nothing but endless darkness.
मैं एक भी बुक यूज नहीं करूंगा और ट्रैवलर को 20 लेवल का करूंगा। Okay.
Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control is... Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the No, I'm not from Tevat. I'm from a different planet. And there was
ओह
a
उसके एक
time when I
दूसरे प्लेनेट
journeyed
की
through
है।
the stars. A lot like you in some ways.
मतलब ट्रैवलर भी नहीं है तेवत से? Do you mean you're a
No,
descendant?
we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. So, there you have it. On to your second question.
What is your
To
goal in
become
coming here?
stronger. For
Oh.
certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That
अभी
is my
3
sole
है, सिर्फ
focus
3
and
ही है
purpose.
अभी। और
Okay.
मिलेगा। Second reason. क्या पूछ
You
रही
make
है?
it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Well, you're allowed.
ठीक है.
Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques,
मैंने
and
आपको
developed your
कोच
own
का
skill
नाम
set.
रखा लड़का
So,
या
during your
लड़की
training,
रखना है.
all I had to do was build upon that foundation.
तो कितना होगा?
But Ajax was
मतलब?
so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models.
और एक भी
In the
बुक
long
यूज
run,
नहीं किया है.
that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then... Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it. Wake up your companion. It's time. Oh, and everything
कैसे
I
सो
just
रही है?
told you.
देखो देखो देखो.
Best keep
पाइमन
it a
कैसे
secret
सो
from
रही
her
है?
as well.
ऐसे फिंगर ऐसे रख के. Very cute. मतलब ये लोग सब इतने साल के हैं तो पाइमॉन भी काफी एज की होगी. I love how पूरा बना के because a world सिर्फ ह्यूमन से ही नहीं बनता है, सबकी स्टोरी है इधर. I'm impressed.
Time to go. Oh, finally. Where are we headed?
अरे
Just
बहुत
follow
दूर
me.
जाना है अभी. Where, darling, where? कौन है कल्प्रिट जिसने हमारा सोल चुराया है? तुम्हारी हिम्मत कैसे हुई? हाँ, मेरा सोल चुराने की. पर क्यों चुरा रहे हैं? नोट्स बनाना चाहिए मुझे, है ना?
Wait. This is near the chasm, right?
इसी के लिए स्किर्क किसी को याद नहीं है ना, क्योंकि वो अपने आप को मिटा देती है
You
इस
have some
मेमोरी से.
experience with abyssal domains by now, but still, this is someone.
Don't worry. Paimon's an expert at hiding behind. Oh, but that means you need to.
All right, remember your training.
नहीं चली जाते हैं. बाकी तो मुझे अपना हेल्थ थोड़ा सा बढ़ा लेना चाहिए, लेकिन नहीं बढ़ाया मैंने. क्या कह रहे हो? आई हेट मॉन्स्टर ड्रैगन. मी टू. शुरू में हम इतने वीक होते हैं ना कि हम उससे लड़ ही नहीं पाते हैं. ओ, हम स्कर्क यूज कर सकते हैं. अरे तोहरा तो
Water jet!
Mine to wield.
Water jet!
Oh, मजा आ रहा है.
Go! Water jet!
We can go. अरे रे 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 इनकी तो.
Water jet!
नहीं चाहिए मुझे स्केयर. मैं करूँगी पुलिस के लिए.
Like an abandoned house. Let's press on.
Go! Bombs away!
क्या कह रहे हो? वो उड़ता ही रहता है इसलिए. हाँ. Thank God damage नहीं लिया मैंने.
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place?
एडलिन हमें अबिस में ही जाना पड़ा.
Impossible to see anything.
This should be the place where you were attacked, traveler. The missing part of your soul should be nearby. Can you
Do you
sense where it is?
see? Do you see कि स्कर्ट का ड्रेस चेंज हो गया थोड़ा सा. वो white पहनती थी but now she's not wearing white.
Our opponent must have covered his track.
Hold on. Look, the spikes are back.
Stay
परवेश
calm.
वाला खुल जाए.
Hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. If you're too... Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. It's likely he
अरे रे I'm sorry. I'm sorry इसका थोड़ा गलती से आपको डैमेज हो गया. ओह. मुझे लगा कि ये स्केर का वो था. भाई क्या कट सीन है.
From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
भाई. I want her. इसको कैसे लग गया? Are they trying to steal her soul too? Oh, holy shit! ये इंसान मिला 4 स्टार में. ये
There. There.
Gosh.
I got it back.
वो उसका soul था?
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just got...
In the Gwali Plains, you asked me why this enemy chose you as his target.
उसका कपड़ा फिर change हो गया.
The answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength is impressive. It's also because of your ability to, as you put it, purify abyssal power, whatever that actually means. The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something that should have been completely impossible. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power.
What?
No. He couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your soul fragment because he knew the value of its power. I doubt he expected it to come in handy so
What
soon.
about Movika?
Call it fate if you want.
Ah,
I
क्या?
believe
मतलब
that's
what
the
about
term they
Movika
use in this
words?
world for arbitrary coincidences like this. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, it gave me the chance to get back what you lost. I'll cope. Well, done gorging? Good. How did you get the power of the all-devouring narwhal?
The all-devouring narwhal? Oh, of course! Paimon knew that spike thing looked familiar.
I
Narwhal?
highly doubt you acquired that power through your own strength. Tell me I'm wrong. You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can find. That alone proves you wouldn't be able to defeat a creature like that. Which leaves one possibility. You know my master, the Foul, Sertologi.
The Foul?
Damn.
Dares call him foul?
Sertologi. अरे? वो तो पागल हो गया उसका नाम लेके.
Bit off more power than you can chew. You're struggling to hold a basic conversation.
आपने बोला था Movika निकालूंगी पर मुझे ये भी चाहिए. मुझे ये भी चाहिए. What the fuck?
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit. Keep calm and use reason to decide the best course of action. Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after us. You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we came. Get us out of here, traveler. You'll need to lead the way.
How do I lead the way? अरे इनका तो.
Is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor.
अरे.
You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
अरे मेरा स्टैमिना ही नहीं है. भाई मेरे को क्या हो रहा है? मेरे को गूज बम्स आ रहा है इनका ये देख के. Shit, no shit, no shit.
Looks like this place is about to collapse.
Oh, what the fuck? Let me get out of here, please, 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 please. Let me get out of here. अरे यार स्टैमिना की माँ की.
This guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal.
Oh no, I fell.
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. But suspicions only get you so far. I needed to verify it for myself.
भाई भाई मेरे को तो वो हो रहा था. मुझे निकल नहीं पा रही थी. लग रहा था स्टैमिना ही नहीं था. लड़ाई चल रहा था इधर. इतना गंदा. Let's go crazy, crazy, crazy till we see the sun. This is not the end, right?
I no longer said weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place until he's managed to... You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gate is called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract.
Yeah. When we had our run-in with that thing, Neverlet mentioned it.
Your dragon friend recognized the
मजा
nature
आ
of its
गया, अरे
abilities
सही में
and used the
अच्छा था.
power of Hydro to protect you. That worked because it was in a satiated state, so it was somewhat less aggressive than usual.
मजा आ गया आपने जो
It's a
बोला.
different story when it has no more power to feed off of. That's when its true voracious nature kicks in. It could devour but I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have encountered the whale a long time ago. Meaning, he must have known my master. Exactly. It told me everything I needed to know. And I believe that brings our transaction to an end. Now that you're whole...
No way! We can't leave now. Something was...
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
अरे यहाँ का म्यूजिक बड़ा सैड है.
Plus, how are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go... So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Fair enough. Then take this.
क्या दे रही है?
The bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free.
पाइमन तो खुश हो जाएगी
I'll
पैसा
leave the
लेके.
planning to you. Hurry up.
We should take
Good.
Scarf somewhere she can rest. But where?
Bubu pharmacy. Okay, let's go. आज मेरी तरफ इतना बारिश कर रहा है ना, सारा दिन बारिश किया है, अभी फिर बारिश कर रहा है.
Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baishu said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Let's head there!
काश मैं भी स्लाइड कर पाती. मस्त ऐसा काफी लंबा वाला.
Huh. This bag from Skirk, does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? I'll be collecting my paycheck now. Oh, sure thing. Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So,
कैसे सुन रही है इधर से देखो ना. जियो ना फ्यू बोलती है. ओह जियो ना क्यूट है, मेरे पास नहीं है लेकिन.
Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
You heard all that?
बहन इतना जोर जोर से चिल्लाओगी बगल में.
Sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss. I wouldn't be surprised.
Then, did you by chance happen to hear Paimon?
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No. Sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. Okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all that much at the start.
I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead.
Wait, what about you?
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just leave! Whatever. Let her tire herself out. She'll come back with it. Let's get some sleep, traveler.
इस पर ये रूम मिल गया हम लोग को इधर आराम करने के लिए. कैसे जाके सो गई पाइमन को देखो ना. क्या है इसको?
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire?
Oh.
How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched
Survivor's
earth?
guilt है उसको.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't
run, Skirk, run. Oh.
200 प्राइमर्स में पर पुल नहीं करूँगा. हाँ थोड़ा और जमा कर लो.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out here the whole night?
About 60%.
Whoa! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity. Nothing felt different, but somehow Now, I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep.
Ooh, sounds intense.
Thanks. See you in 2 days.
Oh. Shit, मेरे earring गिर रहा है. कैसे मेडिटेट कर रही है देखो ना. हवा में बैठे बैठे मेडिटेट कर रही है.
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake? Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Be right back.
मैं कैसे लेटी हुई है हवा में थोड़ा सा. ये कहाँ से आ गया? I think we can see what's going on with her. फिर से. मुझे कुछ अच्छा खाने का मन कर रहा है.
That's right. This is Skirk's inner world. Think of this isn't your first time here, but what you remember is probably a space covered in darkness. Actually, it's my
Oh
first
my
time
gosh,
talking
this
to
is so
someone like
cute.
this. I only managed to break free and bring you here because the injury weakened her power. I guess that's why I can speak again. Call it fate if you want. I think that's the word they use in this world for lucky coincidences like this. Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first outside visitor to ever... Oh, you noticed. This river represents Skirk's strength. Strength accumulates over time. It is the summation of a person's lived experience. So this river is where all the fragments of Skirk's life should converge into a single stream of memories and emotions, flowing forward as one. But, as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times. It's because Skirk doesn't like who she was in the past, and all she sees reflected in the river is a disgraceful shadow of who she was. She cuts through water and rock with the sword of reason, severs her connection with the past, and begins anew.
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush!
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall.
The answer to one mystery invites another question. Let's follow the river upstream. There among the cliffs, among the memories etched into her heart, lies the...
Let us go. मेरे को इससे दोस्ती करना है। ये क्रिएचर बहुत अच्छा है, प्यारा। क्यूट लेकिन हैप्पी यहाँ पे।
I've always thought that, even when falling leaves don't come from the same tree, they can still form bonds of kinship when they meet, like meteors. You both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence, although she hesitated for a moment, she still chose to walk away.
ओह, जब हम लोग एकदम शुरू में लैंड करे थे तब का है ना? मीटे और बोला इन दोनों को तो
Skirk sees herself
Stars.
as a trespasser in this world. She's made a conscious
हाँ,
choice
मैंने
to
अभी
avoid
देखा
altering
है।
its path. Let's keep going. It's still a
हम
long
लोग को
way to the
फाइनली
source.
ट्रैवलर के बारे में भी पता चल रहा है कि वो कौन है एक तरह से। Like now it's clear कि वो यहाँ का नहीं है। He came from outside. मतलब अच्छे से दूसरे वर्ल्ड्स का पता चला। I love it. हम लोग
You now have what it takes to wield immense power. From this, no one can become a worthy warrior through imitation alone. I have given you fangs and claws. Now, you must learn to hunt.
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own, Master?
Indeed. Make new friends. Embark. We will still have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes. Just like the fire that haunts your mind.
Why would you do that?
I have told you before. Fear is the catalyst for human evolution. You have tasted loss. You have known fear so deep it can be felt in the bone. But as living beings, we all have an instinct to detach from that which harms us. And thus pain dampens over time. And yet now, I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal.
हे भगवान।
It will drown you in the nightmare of your childhood. Or it shall drive you to defeat me, whatever the cost.
पर्पस दे दिया एक तो।
That is what Skirk's master, the foul Sertologi, looked like at one point in time.
ओह, और वो उसका पेट है ना?
Of course, as a higher being, physical form is a triviality. He could appear as a beast, a human, or even a monster that defies description. The form you see him in here, clad in abyssal armor, is the one he usually wears when traveling through the stars.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked.
I'll let you in on a little secret. The real Sertologi is terrifying. The scope of his power is impossible to understand until you experience it firsthand. It is absolute. Shall we keep...
Let us go.
We've made it quite a ways already. This is Skirk, when she first began training under Sertology.
कितनी छोटी
I
थी
have
ये.
set your broken wrist. Tomorrow, you're to train twice as hard. No tears this time. Good. Attempting to garner sympathy through tears is a habit of the weak. A pitiful...
Can I ask a question, Master? I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died.
I saved you because I have a plan for you. It has been too
यहाँ पे इसका
long
परछाई
since
दिख
I
रहा है.
fought a battle that demanded my full strength, and I hunger for it. Every so-called genius and prodigy I have faced has crumbled like sand underfoot. Before me, even fate bends the knee. So, I will teach you everything I know. Train you by whatever...
But I don't want to draw my sword against you,
खुद
Master.
का अपना ओपोनेंट
What
खड़ा
you
कर
want
रहे हो.
matters little. Among the boundless sea of stars, the cries of the weak are but faint murmurs that disappear into the void.
Yes, Master.
From that day
वर्दी
forward,
ओपोनेंट बना रहा है.
all she knew was after some time, her talent bloomed. It was not that human emotion disappeared from her heart, but that reason. We're nearly there. I almost don't want to reach the end.
Let's go. तुमसे तो पहले ही जाऊंगी मैं. और यहाँ से उसका वो शुरू होता है लाइफ.
These are Skirk's happiest memories.
कितनी खुश है
What
वो.
a simple and carefree time it was. Wisps of clouds dotted the sky. The sun bathed everything in golden light. And when song filled the air, this is Skirk's homeland. She was so curious about everything as a child. Always skipping school to go exploring instead. There was so much to discover. The treasures at the bottom of the sea. The secrets beyond the stars. And it was a spaceship. When it arrived, the people that disembarked wore smiles on their faces and spoke of friendship. They claimed to be merchants from a neighboring planet, looking to establish trade. Skirk's parents, her relatives, her neighbors, everyone welcomed the newcomers with... No one had any idea of what was to come. Several months later, an army of unknown origin arrived without warning and carried out a ruthless campaign to destroy everything and everyone on the planet.
पूरा planet पूरे लोगों को ही destroy कर दिया.
Like so many times before. So she was not caught in the immediate wave of destruction. Countless people cried out to her for help. People she knew and loved. Friends and relatives. The little girl who lived next door. Their lives were discarded like worthless trash as the fire consumed one life after another. Skirk was helped. If Sertology hadn't been there in that moment, the fire would have
कैसा
claimed her
अजीब
life
नाम
too.
रखा है मॉमी लवर. ये थोड़ा अजीब तो है. मैं तो बोल रही थी तुम्हें किसी का नाम रख लो. थोड़ा indecent लग रहा है सही में.
Any of this was happening. Because she and her people were seen as a threat.
A threat to
As
what?
the initial merchant ship explored the planet, they discovered that it hadn't always had the condition to support life. Yet there was evidence of human activity, even during the periods of extreme heat or cold in the past. Further research reveals that, over time, The people of this planet had evolved the ability to adapt to any type of environment or energy source.
Change कर लेता हूँ हाँ.
For that reason, the outsiders viewed them as a potential threat and decided to eliminate them before the threat could rear its head. And so, the army was called, and the so-called danger was what? Senseless, isn't it? Deemed a threat because of a gift they didn't even know they had. Perhaps
They
it
were
was
just
their own innocence and kindness that doomed them. If those with power get to decide good and evil, then all you can trust in is the sword in your hand.
Powerful लोग कभी नहीं शांत रहेंगे यार.
Before death could claim her, she ran. No one wants to relive their most painful moments. Skirka's waiting over there. Let's go to her. It's time to fulfill my purpose. And my greatest wish over all.
And what is that? इसकी स्टोरी बहुत सैड है यार.
So all this, just so you could bring him here.
I have things to say to you. Well, to me. I want someone to witness our reconciliation, even if it takes an argument to get there. And he is the best choice in this moment.
ये भी वही है.
Her suppressed emotional self.
Oh.
The version of herself she keeps locked in the recesses of her mind, stifled by reason. All those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of your past selves, they are a part of me now. I am who you used to be. Someone you have refused to face for too long. So, I came to face you instead.
You're wrong. I've faced you all along. And that's exactly why I keep you locked here. Your existence makes me weak. Moments of joy, and don't forget, it was a penchant for goodness over reason that doomed our homeland in the first place. The vastness of the universe renders everything insignificant. Our feelings most of all.
Even so, learning from the mistakes of the past doesn't have to mean erasing everything. Strip yourself of your so-called weaknesses, emotions like kindness and empathy, and what makes you any different from the ruthless soldiers who slaughtered our people?
The difference is that I'm doing what is right, what is necessary. I allow you to exist, but with limited freedom. That is the greatest kindness I can. I have shouldered everything you couldn't carry. I rose above the numbness and emptiness, and it was cold, unfeeling reason that brought me this far. It made me who I am. It made me strong.
That is the problem. I want to shoulder those things together on the grand scale of the entire universe. Maybe our feelings are vanishingly small, but why should that mean they don't matter? Emotion gives warmth to the cold expanse of space. It gives meaning to the world around us. Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars, those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back and let them grant you peace. A brief respite from the pressure you put on yourself.
That isn't what we need.
Exactly what we need. Aren't you curious about why recovering your strength has taken longer than normal this time?
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the only answer I came here to find.
Then look around. Look at your inner world. You cast aside your dreams and curiosity, and in doing so, you lost your original motivation. You've severed all connection to... Now, the only things driving you forward are fear and survivor's guilt. But these cannot take you far enough. And so, this...
And do you think that means I should seek help from a weak little thing like...
thank you for saying that. I knew bringing you here would be the right choice. To be honest, I'm not here to argue with you. This isn't about who's right or wrong. And in fact, I agree that in order to make it through the wake of that tragedy, we had to distance ourselves from the pain through reason over emotion. But what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. I know you will never forget that fire. I know the fact that you were the sole survivor fills you with guilt. And I know that among the voices that haunt you, mine is there too. Because deep down, you know that you didn't turn out to be the person you wanted to be. All those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt anymore. So I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time.
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive.
I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many of...
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad always sang when we went out to fetch water. Dancing water. The sand along your path is begging for your song and movement. Will you carry this burden with you on your journey? I am not the dancing water, and you are not the burdensome sand. But if this is your wish, then I will carry you with me until the end.
Thank you.
I should be thanking you.
Run, Skirk, run! Remember, leave no one alive!
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end. Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
So, I once asked my master if survival of the strongest was the law of the universe. He said no, but in a world without order, those with no moral boundaries tend to be the ones who survive. That's why, after hearing his answer, an idea came to mind. An idea that, one day, I would create a new world order. One in which there would never be another tragedy like that fire. One in which power was not the law of the land, but That means I must defeat him. Because my master, Sertology, is, at the core, a defier of all rules and order. Yes, and not just because of the gap in our abilities, but also because I have no reason to see him as an enemy.
पानी पी
Although
के
his
आया
decision to
ओके
train me was not made out of
पानी पी के
kindness,
आओ फिर मैं
he did
रैंट करूंगी
everything a
थोड़ा
master should. He saved my life, taught me the sword and the principles of strength. And for that, I know. And it's not something I want. But Master, he's no longer into that. But he sends me messages through the abyss every now and then. Most of them are simple greetings, or an answer to one of my questions. Every time I hear from him, my heart skips a beat. And I wonder if this is the moment where he'll finally appear before me and tear down everything I've built to pieces. Maybe that means I do live in eternal fear, just like he said. Yes, I respect him, but I'm also afraid of him. And for that reason, the pursuit of strength consumes every moment of my life. I don't know what Master has planned, but I have to be ready. Help me? Why? This isn't your fight.
This is so good.
Oh, you're fun. Honestly, Paimon was gone for like 2 seconds and then she comes back. You're both okay, right?
What does it look like? Only water from the source can cleanse the rot and filth that flows from... I taught you to incorporate the experiences from your journey into how you fight. I
क्या
suppose
कह
what
रहे हैं?
happened
मैंने न्यू
today
अकाउंट के लिए न्यू जीमेल
become
बनाया
an
जीमेल
inseparable
कर
part of who I
हिडन
am.
रखा है नॉइस
Okay. So, Paimon feels like she's missing some important context.
ओके 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 रिमर मैं ये बोलूँगी कि अभी तक के
Paimon brought
जितने
back
भी
tons of
कैरेक्टर स्टोरीज
delicious
थे
snacks.
उसमें से
Let's dig in.
मुझे स्किर्क का स्टोरी बहुत अच्छा लगा लाइक I would say it's one of my favorite out
All right. It's about
because
time
that
we
was a
finished what we
very
started.
very very deep
We're gonna deal
और
with this thief for
बहुत
good,
अच्छा
right?
मैसेज है उसका स्टोरी
This time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But having digested even more power in the meantime, he's gone. The good news is, we have no reason to pull our punches this time.
yes and this is why I'm gonna pull for her है ना फिर मुझे जमा करूँगी थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा फिर let's see if we can pull her pull this shorty अभी तक मैंने कभी किसी के लिए ऐसे पुल किया नहीं है कि मुझे चाहिए ही चाहिए वाला तो अगर मैं हारूंगी तो मुझे बुरा लगेगा पर लेट्स सी ऑल अराउंड मैंने किसको दे दिया भाई ये एंड वाला बैटल है लगता है इसका। ओह
Wait, isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed into? How come he knows that too? Really? So, you're telling Paimon that giant whale and this guy can both turn into—
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his
तो
level of
अदर का
strength
करो,
is bound
अच्छा
to
था,
mimic
ओके
his
करूँगी।
appearance. It's a natural response after encountering someone as powerful as Master. To them, he represents ultimate power. We know the person before us has encountered Master, and we know he stole a portion of my power. So it's not surprising that he would assume that.
Okay. Oh, the close-up Nervalette isn't here this time.
देखो फिर इसका ड्रेस चेंज हो गया।
He won't have the nerve to steal again after we're done with him.
Is it only when she's fighting or?
Mine to wield.
Water jet. Yeah.
Extinguished.
Water jet. Water jet. Yeah. Go.
फ्रीज क्यों नहीं कर पा रहे हैं? अरे यार बहुत ज्यादा डैमेज ले ले रहे हैं।
Wasn't expecting.
Wipe out. Yeah. Go.
Haven't forgotten your training, I'd hope.
Go.
ओह इसका ये तो तोड़ना है।
Water jet.
रुक जा, खाना खा के आती हूँ। शायद खाने को कुछ है ही नहीं। पता नहीं क्या है लेकिन खा लेती हूँ।
Extinguished.
अरे मैं तो मर जाऊंगी लग रहा है। ओह
Water jet. Water jet. Yeah. Water jet.
Extinguished. Mine to wield.
Yeah. Water jet. Wipe out. Go.
भाई
Water jet.
Annihilate. Mine to wield.
Go. Yeah. Water jet. Water jet. Go. Bombs away.
भाई बहुत मुश्किल लड़ाई चल रहा है।
Mine to wield.
लड़े तुम। अपने एनिमो पावर सर, ऐसे तो हम नहीं लड़े थे।
Haven't had enough of my power.
अब वो पूरे क्या कहते हैं उसको, अपने पास्ट के साथ पीस बना के आई है। She is stronger than ever.
Well,
क्या हुआ?
let's see how much more of this power you can handle.
Oh shit, अपना पावर से डिस्ट्रॉय कर दी उसको। भाई, that was epic. Damn, क्या मस्त था ये। खत्म कर दिया हमने भैया को। ये कौन है?
Well, have you come to your senses?
You saw that my body was at its limit. So, such power, such
ये भी कॉन्ड्रिया का ही लग रहा
battle
है।
instincts. So you must be.
Skirk, Sertologi's disciple.
How long has it been? How long has he been away from Tevat?
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds? Sorry, it's a lot to take in. I should introduce myself. I am Skofnungar, a friend of your master and one of his followers. This is the first time I've heard your name, Skirk. But...
Hundreds of years?
Sounds like you and Master have quite the history. Care to tell us about it?
Of course. Might as well take advantage of a clear head while I can. I was born into a noble family in Conria. As the eldest son, I was set to inherit our title. But I contracted an incurable illness as a child, and I trained the sword harder than anyone else, defeated all of my peers. But it was all in vain. When other people looked at me, all I saw in their eyes, over time my heart hardened, and I became aimless.
ये कौन है? ये उसका जो मास्टर है ना स्किप का, सर्टोलॉजी, उसका दोस्त है और उसका फॉलोअर भी। वो अपना स्टोरी बता रहा है।
He was born in prison, the son of criminals who had been sentenced to death. He spent his childhood wandering the streets, facing more criticism than the literary works in the Universitas Magistrorum. Yet, he always wore a smile on his face, as if... I still remember what he said to me when we first met. You need to fight to survive.
That does sound like something he would say.
He was the first to acknowledge that I was worth something, and he inspired me to keep going. When I was 10, he stole forbidden research materials and managed to cure my illness. It was like there was nothing in this world he couldn't accomplish. When it came to the human form, he was always intent on pushing the boundaries of possibility. But somewhere along the way, I fell behind. My talents were nothing compared to his. And at some point, I realized he had pulled... After his grand endeavor was successful, he sought me out.
This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. I can use a power I have just refined to break the curse of immortality for you. Your death was once what we worked so hard to prevent. But the immortality you now face is a different kind of pain altogether.
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an infinite amount of time to...
Are you sure? I cannot say when I will return. Your body, or rather, your soul, might not be able to withstand this curse.
All I can do is try.
Wise indeed. Nevertheless, if you grow weary of the pain of immortality...
Disciple? Never thought I'd hear that word.
Nor I. But Vedifenir said I was destined to find a disciple out there in the universe, and bring her to that. You know as well as I, Vedifenir's prophecies are never wrong.
Well...
All Vedifenir said was that one day, the stars shall bow in her honor.
Sounds...
Of course. Only the most outstanding people would have the right to become my disciple.
Still self-assured as ever.
I'll be leaving then. Oh, and if you are serious about getting stronger, I left you a little gift in the primordial sea. As I said...
Waiting for me in the primordial sea was the all-devouring narwhal, already beaten into submission by Sertologi. In its weakened state, I was able to cut off part of its flesh and sew it into my...
Your heart? That sounds like torture!
Because, of course, I bear the curse of immortality.
So, you used the curse to turn yourself into a vessel for power. Even with that whale's ability, devouring power like that is not something the human body can withstand. With your body and soul constantly at the breaking point, it was the curse of immortality that sustained you. But that is not the path to strength. You have to pour your heart into it. Work...
You're right. I should have known better, but...
Damn, हम तो पूरा चुप ही हो गए इतना मजा आ रहा है स्टोरी देखने में.
And he was still miles ahead of me. So I had to take a leap of faith. I miss your master. I miss the days when we were all together, troublemakers without a home. I don't regret the choice I made. But if you'll allow it, I do want to...
After the beating we just gave you, I think we...
Sertologi's disciple. That's a lot to live up to. It can't have been an easy experience. I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear to force you to catch up to him. We're like mountain climbers in the dark, never knowing how much higher we have to climb, or when we will see the sun again.
Finally, जो इसका वो
But I made
समझ
up
रहा
my
है.
mind long ago. No matter how dark it gets, I will not give in to despair. I will overcome it. Besides, after hearing your story, I suspect what Master really wants is not a battle that demands his full strength, but rather a defeat without regrets.
Oh?
Since you're his friend, you must have some things in common. First time we came here, when you stabbed me through the fog and stole my power, I felt no emotion coming from that spike. But when you had to devote all your strength fighting me just now, I could feel joy and passion emanating from your blade. It was the joy of a researcher discovering the truth of the world, the joy of an artist uncovering a temple of wonder.
Interesting. I'm certain I didn't express those emotions outright. Yet you were able to read them from my blade, like a glimpse into my inner world. You're right. That battle brought me an unbridled sense of joy, and my defeat brings me no regret whatsoever.
Exactly. I think Master also craves a battle like that. One where his opponent forces him to use all his strength, unlock the extent of his potential, and transcend his own limits. A battle to end all battle, after which all can come to an end, including, perhaps, his life. For that very reason, good and evil are meaningless to him. He has one purpose, one goal, to complete himself. It's one of the secrets to his strength.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps that is his goal. What a battle that would be. Oh.
Are?
Are you okay?
Too many different kinds of power are surging through my body. I won't be able to hold on to my sanity for much longer. Sertologi once offered to free me from this curse.
I can, but not through death, if that's what... It's not a suitable punishment for your crime. As an alternative, I can take your consciousness. The impurities will dissipate, and under the curse of immortality, your mind and body will regenerate. But it will be a time-consuming and painful process.
I accept. And who knows? Perhaps I'll wake up in time to witness your great battle with Sertologi.
Okay, one interesting
I
thing
have
to
faith
look
that you'll
forward
be
to.
able to stand against him one day. If we are climbers in the dark, it appears the dawn has finally broken for me. But your ascent continues. At least, it looks like you are not alone on your journey.
I will reach the top of this mountain, no matter what it takes. And you, Skofnunger, will be my witness at the end of all things.
Skofnunger, ध्यान रखना है.
It's finally over.
ये मेरे को तो बक्सा चाहिए.
At least we don't have to make a mad dash for the exit like last time.
सही में पिछले बार वाला भयानक था. मेरे तो रोंगटे खड़े हो गए थे दौड़ते दौड़ते. ये भी कोई तरीका है बाहर निकलने का. I guess it's easier. चीज लेकिन कितना रिलेटेड है ना इसमें. Like everything. जब हम लोग को इस गेम का एंडिंग पता चलेगा तो कितना मजा आएगा. फाइनली जब सारा लूप होल्स ऐसे. या प्लॉट का लूप होल सब.
We've proved there's nothing we can't. Wow.
क्या बोलते हैं उसको यार.
Than usual.
सब ठीक हो जाएगा सर.
Sure went by fast. It's night already.
Yes.
ठीक हो जाना भी नहीं कहेंगे. कभी कभी तो मुझे लगता है मुझे बात ही करना नहीं आता. Like, how do I not have ऐसे correct words अपनी बातों को रखने के लिए.
Crazy that you even noticed their light was gone.
मल्टीलिंगुअल होने का ये क्या कहते हैं disadvantage है.
I have gazed upon this sky for centuries. The false stars, hanging in the meticulously planned sky, glittering with rotten light. It's not real. And yet, it is for that very reason that I can look upon it and enjoy the momentary peace it brings.
Even the stars are not real.
Even the most beautiful of bubbles has to burst. We will return to the real universe one day, whether of our own volition or not. Time marches ever forward. Even the innocent and naive will taste life's bitterness. Yet through hardship, we grow until we learn to seize the sands of time for ourselves and uncover our true strength. Though we gaze upon a false sky, its vastness and majesty is palpable. One can only wonder, what is it going to take for kindness to reign supreme in the vast expanse of the universe?
It is a real experience.
This is all going over Paimon's head. But if she knows one thing, is that the traveler always finds a way. Ever since we met, he has filled Paimon's days with happiness. No matter how tough things get, he always finds a way to make it better.
हम लोग को
If it's too big a job
क्या
for one
कहते हैं, मे बी
person,
पाइमोन
then
की
we'll do it
स्टोरी
with two.
मिलेगी ना नॉर्थ
And if
क्राई में.
two's still not enough, then three. We've met so many amazing friends and accomplished so many amazing things. As long as we don't give up, we can make any wish come true.
I suppose when it comes to you, anything is possible. Well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotions, I need more. I suppose fate will decide. Maybe we'll bump into each other on the street.
नहीं
Or
जाओ,
maybe we'll
सिर्फ इतनी
reunite on a
जल्दी
different
मत
planet
जाओ.
entirely. Regardless, reunions and partings are but passing moments. More than anything, I hope that at the end of this journey, wherever it takes us, we stand in a world reborn. One without war, pain, or forced partings. One where new life can bloom, even where there was once nothing but scorched earth. For this, we must all work to become stronger.
मास्टर बोल देती हूँ.
If that's what you want to call me, I won't object. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Skip. इतना जल्दी जा रही है लग रहा है.
Is it just Paimon? Or is she being nicer? Hey!
Yes.
What do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars.
To think कि इनका sky fake है, stars fake हैं.
And since Paimon...
कितना सुंदर जगह है लेकिन. अरे हमें उसका गिटार भी मिला. We got सब चीज. Should I go pull अब? पुल करके आती हूँ. ठीक है, पुल करके आती हूँ. उसके बाद देखती हूँ कितने प्रीमोजेम्स चाहिए होंगे और जाके जमा करूंगी. I really want her अब तो. कितनी अच्छी स्टोरी थी उसकी. कहाँ जाना था मुझे? स्पेशली वो जो पूरा सा क्या कहते हैं उसको, वो वाला पार्ट था ना जहाँ पर क्या वो पोर्ट्रे कर रहे थे लेटिंग गो वाला चीज, जहाँ वो अपना पास्ट को शी वाज लेटिंग गो और वो उसका सर रोक रहा था. दैट वाज वेरी टचिंग.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
अभी न्यू आईडी में भी रोज रेज्यूम यूज करना होगा.
I am sorry, but you have not yet completed.
I think I did. I think I did. Okay, whatever this is. अरे यार मेरा कल वाला I think मेरा 130 हो गया, तो मेरा कल का कमीशन ये लोग दिए नहीं मेरे को. और ना ही मेरा रेज्यूम यूज हुआ कल. कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं. लेट्स गो टू द बेस्ट पार्ट. लेट्स गो एंड पुल फॉर स्किल. आई लव हर. मेरे पास कैंडिस तो है, डालिया भी मिल जाएगा तो सही है. ला 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 ला. उम्मीद तो नहीं है मुझे, ठीक है ना, उम्मीद नहीं है. ये लेट्स गो. यस, C1 हो जाएगी कैंडिस अब मेरी. क्या कह रहे हो? एक बार 16 AR करके कोप खोलूं, उसके बाद आपसे एनिमी मरवाऊंगा। ओके। ये फाइनली मैं भी किसी के वर्ल्ड में जाके ऐसे मेरा वाह मारूंगी कि किसको मारना है बताओ। Ooh. Yeah.
Bartender of the cat's tail.
मैं
I
मैं
charge a
तभी
hefty
तुमसे
fee for
बोल रही थी
private
मेरे पास
events.
नहीं है ये।
Huh?
मिल गई
You
मुझे
didn't come here
डायोना।
for a
ही
drink?
ही ही। सब बोस मारने को बोलूंगा। ओह ठीक है, स्ट्रीम पे इधर वही करेंगे फिर, है ना? हाउ डज दिस साउंड? ओह मेरे को डायोना मिल गई। अब मेरे पास कौन नहीं है, अब मेरे पास चीची नहीं है, मुझे चीची चाहिए। तलवार देते रहते हैं, क्या करूंगी तलवार का? वो सब तो ठीक है, बट कैन आई गो एंड बाय मोर प्रीमोजेन? प्रीमोजेन नहीं, अरे यार देते ही नहीं है तो कब आएगा पता नहीं, कुछ दिन बाकी है। What?
I am Jean, the Dandelion Knight, requesting approval to join your party. From this day onwards, my honor and loyalty lie with you.
uh, I love you, Jean. I really do, but जब मुझे मर मर के जब मैं एनिमो कैरेक्टर मांग रही थी तब मुझे नहीं दे रहे थे, तब मेरे को भर भर के पायरो कैरेक्टर दे रहे थे। आह, ठीक है, लेट्स कीप पुलिंग। क्या ही करें अब, है हमारे पास फेथ अभी तो। क्या है, क्या कह रहे हो? अच्छा है अब गारंटेड है? गारंटीड बोल रहे हो या फिर गारंट? तो निकाल सकते हो। अरे यार कभी मेरे पास 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर्स की इतनी कमी थी। मेरा पहला 5 स्टार मुझे कौन मिला था? देहिया मिली थी। बट फिर पता नहीं इंटरनेट पे एवरीवन वाज लाइक कि ओह देहिया तो कुछ अच्छी नहीं है। मतलब उसके स्टोरी मुझे अच्छी लगी थी, मतलब शी इज अ गुड कैरेक्टर, बट पता नहीं, एक तुम पायरो है इसीलिए। मैसेज को समझो। समझ गई भैया। अभी भी बारिश कर रहा है बाहर। ये लेट्स गो, लेट्स गो। ठीक है, ठीक है, क्या करूंगी मैं? डालिया दे देते, वो मेरे को चाहिए, उसके अलावा सब दे रहे, जो चाहिए वो नहीं दे रहे। लेकिन क्या ही मजा आता है पुल करने में यार। वही वर्ल्ड क्रॉस करने में मौत आता है मुझे। लगता है मुझे एवरेज जाना पड़ेगा इस बार प्रीमोजन के लिए। नहीं यार, जीन जीन अच्छी है, मैं खुश हूँ, मैं खुश हूँ मुझे वो मिली। तो लगता है एक ही बार में पुल कर लेना चाहिए था मुझे। नहीं, लेकिन एक एक करने से थोड़ा वो बिल्डअप होता है ना, वो मजेदार है। मुझे मजा आता है। ये शी इज कर्सिंग मी भाई, मैं क्या करूंगी इसको लेकर। बच्ची, बच्ची, it's not that I hate you, it's not that I dislike you, but प्लीज, प्लीज मेरी बात को समझो आप। ये मेरे को एक दे दे। 11 दिन और हैं। क्या बड़ा दुख है। क्या ही पुल करूं, कर ही लेती हूँ, पता चले एक और दे दिए भाई बच्ची। और बच्चे मिल गए तो मैं क्या ही करूंगी। क्या कह रहे हो? C6 अच्छी है, जितना कॉन्स्टेलेशन मिल रहे हैं अच्छा है मैडम। पर अभी मुझे नहीं चाहिए। ठीक है। एक तो बिल्ड करने में मुझे मौत आता है, देख रहे हो, लेकिन पर मैं सोच रही हूँ कि अब करूंगी बिल्ड, बस आराम से, लेकिन नो प्रेशर वाला। ये खत्म हो गए मेरे इमोजन। सारा ही खत्म कर दिया मैंने। कोई बात नहीं।
Is there time for a quick snack?
How do I feel? कैंडिस का कॉन्स्टलेशन मिला मुझे, आई एम हैप्पी। मुझे दो दो तीन और कैंडिस मिल जाती तो मजा आ जाता। मुझे पसंद है ये। कहाँ गई वो बच्ची? ये मास्टर जीन, वेलकम, वेलकम होम। अरे यार, क्या ये करने के लिए बोल रहा है? ठीक है, ले लो। लिरिक्स तो नहीं आता है, क्या गाना गा रही है पता नहीं। अरे यार, ये रेड रेड वाला हटता क्यों नहीं है? आई हेट दैट।
Wind, I swear, Barbados. What a. Things are going. I hope they. You're injured. Get to. I'll take over. We may leave. Ready for. Let the wind lead.
ठीक है, फिर भी नहीं हट रहा है। What the fuck do you want me to do?
I'll whip one up
हट
in no
क्यों नहीं रहा
time.
है वो? हट गया फाइनली, हट गया। Eight, whatever that is. क्या दे दो ऐसे, बाद में दूंगी ये सब। वाह, आप चाहते क्या हैं? ऐसे लाल लाल क्यों दिख रहा है? ओ, हमारे पास इसका नया कपड़ा है। पहले ये पहनती थी, अब ये पहनती है। Oh, this is so cute. Purchase from the shop. कौन सा शॉप? अच्छा, पैसे देने पड़ेंगे। इसमें इसका गला बंद है। इसमें इसका थोड़ा सा है तो नेक खुला है। कौन सा ज्यादा मस्त लग रहा है? यही ज्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है। ये भी अच्छा लग रहा है। ये दे
In the
देते हैं
name
इसको।
of the Gunhilder clan.
देखो कहीं लेवल अप तो नहीं करूंगी अभी। बाय वांद्री। Such a cutie. Such a cutie. मटेरियल्स ही नहीं है इनफ। 5 क्राफ्ट कर सकते हैं। चुनने जाना पड़ेगा। ये भी क्राफ्ट नहीं कर सकते। 10 तो खरीद लेते हैं। मेरे को लगता है वो फूल हम लोग को चुनने जाना पड़ेगा। इसका अरे खंदा से कूदी थी बेचारी। सॉरी सॉरी। एक तो मेरे को एक चंक चाहिए था। फूल चुनने जाना है। अभी स्ट्रगल कर रहा हूँ। कौन कितना एआर है अभी तुम्हारा? I cannot help you. Do let me know if you need help लेकिन। अच्छा चल, अरे मेरे को हटाना नहीं था ये। फूल चुन के आती है थोड़ा सा, इसको असेंड कर देती हूँ। कितना मजा आएगा अगर हम सारे कैरेक्टर्स को यूज कर पाएंगे ऐसे बारी बारी से। मस्त मैं ढेर सारा टीम टीम बना के रखूंगी। हो गया है। नहीं कर सकते, ओके ठीक है, सपोर्ट करूंगी मैं तुम्हें। गो गो गो। अरे अरे ये भैया यहाँ क्या कर? अरे ये पत्थर हमें कहीं गलती से लग गया तो। शिट शिट, मर गए हम तो रास्ते में ही। अरे आपकी तो ऐसी तैसी। अपने काम से हम आए, हमको अपना काम करने दीजिए। अरे इसको बहुत लड़ने का मन है मेरे से। अरे पीछे ही पड़ गया ये तो। अरे ये तो कुछ और है। बाहर निकल रही हूँ एरिया से। वो मर जाऊँ पानी में। What did I do? Why did I do that? नाविया को मार दिया मैंने। तो वो इतने सिली सिली रीजन से मैं मार रही हूँ साला। I should be ashamed of myself. अरे मैं टेलीपोर्ट भी कर सकती थी। Why did I let her die? चलो ठीक है, थोड़ा सा लाइफ तो मिल गया इसको वापस। ये सब नहीं देख। वो तो मर गए वो। यहाँ कैसे मर गए मैं खड़े खड़े। So embarrassing. कोई बात नहीं, पहले जमा कर लेते हैं। As long as I collect this, it is okay. इधर था ना, अभी वो फिर मेरे पीछे पड़ जाएगा। भागते हैं इधर से। अरे बड़ा ओमियस टाइप का बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक है इसका। पर जमा हुआ कहीं कहीं का तो छोटा ही होगा ऑब्वियसली। अरे नहीं हुआ इनफ, और 5 चाहिए मुझे। जहाँ देखो पीछे पड़ जाते हैं ये। नहीं। तो यहीं से तो गई थी, कैसे छूट जाता है हर जगह। अभी तो पक्का मरूंगी मैं। सब मेरे कैरेक्टर्स ऐसे मरने की कगार पे हैं। नहीं 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 नहीं। तुम्हारे लिए क्या क्या नहीं करना पड़ रहा है मुझे। छूट ही गया लगता है एक तो। ओह शिट, नो शिट, ओ भगवान, इतना गंदा मारा है इसको। फिर भी मैं तुम्हारी ऐसी की तैसे। जीने ही नहीं दे रहे मुझे। अब मर गई साला, फूल चुनते चुनते मर गई। Okay, I think this is enough. एक अक्वेंट पेट मिला मुझे। ये let's go and pull. क्या हम इन सबको बेच नहीं सकते प्रीमोजन के लिए? काफी देर हो चुकी है रिमेरो, अब मुझे चलना चाहिए, ठीक है? नेम कार्ड चेंज कर देते हैं। ठीक,
I will always.
ये बहुत सुंदर है, ये लगा देती हूँ। जा रही हूँ, हाँ जा रही हूँ। गुड नाइट, बाय। कल मिलती हूँ, बाय बाय।